do you typically save money while also paying your bills? Like, how do you do that? For me personally, I'm the kind of person when I'm budgeting, because I feel like budgeting is always going to be number one. But when I'm creating a budget, I always create a budget that allows me to put money to the side for my savings. So I set saving almost like a bill. So it's like I'm going to pay all my bills, rent, water, cable, internet, all of that. And I'm going to also create a budget for my savings too. Like I create a budget for that. Now, I think that the thing that some people tend to miss is that they set unrealistic goals. For example, somebody might set a goal of, I want to save $50,000 by the end of the year. And it's like you're only making 20. That's not a realistic goal unless you're willing to go get a job and make more money or do something to make more money. That wouldn't be realistic. So if I'm making $20,000 per year, I might say that my goal is to maybe save $2,000 by the end of the year. That's more of a realistic goal. And then once I hit 2,000, or if I get to 2,000 before I expect it to, then I can raise it up higher. So I always like to set a realistic goal. That way I don't get discouraged if I set the goal too high. That's just me. Some people might think different, but that helps me to just do things that I feel that is within reason. So I mean, who knows? Something could happen. You can win the lottery. I don't know. A miracle could happen. Who knows? Not to say that you can't come up with the money, but I just think it's important to set like realistic goals when you're trying to save money and paying your bills. But most importantly, I always say that you got to have a budget. And not only that, not only just setting realistic goals, you can also create different ways to like save money along the way. For example, I did a video about how I save on my power bill, like just different steps I take to make sure that it's not higher than expected. Also, like I was talking to one of my family members about rent and how I don't just accept whatever payment they give me for rent. I always try to negotiate it. So I just try to find like little ways to save money, just little small ways, and it adds up. So that's just kind of how I save money while also paying my bills. So it's worked. I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I got $100,000 saved if I ain't there yet, but I'm slowly saving. I'm slowly like creating realistic goals for myself, and as I surpass one goal, I create another one, and that has really helped me.